With Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Look who it is down there, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan Wolfe is here. We appreciate. You know how you can tell he's Dylan Wolfe? Well, actually, you can tell each of them how they are because they have their names on their hats.
I'm gonna switch.
Yeah, if you switch the hats, you're going to confuse everybody. And right here's Ben Nation. So we're going to do all kinds of fun stuff today. We're going to talk about how they got going in the music business. This group, these boys, group and solo, are both incredibly successful and building their way through the country music show system. And we're going to talk about that with these fellas over the course of today. What else is going on? This is Tuesday, May 12th. Well, we're shooting this on Monday, May 11th, which we'll probably also mention a show going on tonight here very shortly that these guys are playing, but it's going to be on TV Tuesday, May 12th. So if you are watching this on YouTube or watching this at home or at any other time than that Tuesday morning, be sure you go ahead and just pay attention to your local coronavirus whatever you have to do, share and play stuff. So yeah, we are shooting this on the 11th for the 12th. What is going on around the atmosphere? You guys are off the screen right now, so take a deep breath. It's your first time on TV, isn't it?
Oh, no.
No, I'm just teasing. They've been on TV 2,000 times. There is actually one community event taking place today here on this Tuesday, May 12th at 3 o'clock this afternoon. The Flora Community Unit School District number 35 conducting a virtual Zoom meeting today at 3. The purpose of this meeting is to discuss special education service options for students who reside in the district but are not attending schools. Anyone with children or who have been or may be identified with a disability that attend a private school or are homeschooled are urged to attend to this Zoom meeting. If you have any questions pertaining it, please contact Flora's superintendent at 618-662-2412. That's 618-662-2412. What else is going on today? Well, this being May 12th, that makes it National Fibromyalgia Awareness Day. Each year on May 12th, millions of people observe National Fibromyalgia Awareness Day. This day shares the spotlight with other awareness days today. Fibromyalgia affects more than 12 million Americans. It's a musculoskeletal syndrome and causes a variety of symptoms, including widespread pain, tender points, incapacitating fatigue, anxiety, depression. I tell you what, boys, that sounds like it'd make a good country song. Maybe add a little bit of whiskey or something to that. That's not what you do. You're right.
You look pretty good on that TV screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Nation gives me a compliment. How about that? Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. In addition to Fibromyalgia Awareness Day, this is one of my favorite days of the year. It is National Limerick Day. May 12th is National Limerick Day, observed annually on May 12th. This celebrates the birthday of the English artist, illustrator, author, and poet Edward Lear. Lear is known mostly for his literary nonsense in poetry, prose, and limericks. I've got 2 or 3 limericks here. The fly on Limerick Day. While fast through the air I was slicing, I spied a spiced cake quite enticing. So I landed real quick, but the frosting was thick, and I sank to my knees in the icing. You guys like that one?
That's pretty good.
Do you write limericks, either of you? Have you considered? Actually, that kind of could be the meter of a.
Are you trying
song.
to say lyrics or
limericks? You write lyrics. I guess you write lyrics. Presumably you write lyrics at some point. But yeah, no, limericks. I've got another one. All right, I've got another one here for National Limerick Day. There once was a lady named Ferris, whom nothing would ever embarrass, till the bath salts one day in a tub where she lay turned out to be plaster of Paris. See, now that's a good one, right?
That's a good one.
You like that one. I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more before I quit torturing you with these.
Speaking of torture, what is this for?
This is my. I appreciate you asking. The bad deal is that you're asking this. We are not actually. This is my social distancing stick. If I hold it, see, I'm social distancing from Dylan.
That's actually 14 foot long. The camera is.
That's exactly right. But I appreciate you asking. That's very kind. Yeah, that's my social distancing mule stick. All right, one more. You want one more?
Yeah.
An oyster from Kalamazoo confessed he was feeling quite blue, for he said, as a rule, when the weather turns cool, I invariably get in a stew. See, if I'd have said it right the first time, we'd have been all right. That's
I liked it anyway.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. One other event going on today. This is National Nutty Fudge Day. National Nutty Fudge Day is May 12th.
Who comes up with this stuff?
You know, that's a great question. Ben, I'd like to be able to tell you, but I don't know.
Nutty Fudge Day.
National Nutty Fudge Day. You know, the cool thing is there's this National Day Calendar.com thing that you can, or .org or whatever it is, and you can go on there and register your own day. So I'm really looking forward to when I register. I haven't done it yet. Big Talk Day.
Big Talk Day.
Or
National Bruce Dickey Day.
Yeah, National Bruce Dickey Day. I like that.
That tongue a little better.
I like. Yeah, well, that sounds. It really rolls right off the tongue.
What are you doing? I'm celebrating National Bruce Dickey Day.
Everybody should celebrate something, Dylan, and that makes a ton of sense. I love your thinking for National Bruce Dickey Day. One other thing I want to tell you about what's going on, what's on television tonight. We have actually tonight it's Dylan Wolfe and Ben Nation at the Corona Countdown series. Had Keith Anderson. Do you guys know Keith Anderson?
You know, I do, but I didn't know, like, by his name, I didn't know him. After watching the live and hearing all the songs, definitely know him. So.
Did you go down there and do the 720 and watch it on the Saturday night?
No, kind of wish I did because it looked pretty
Well,
cool.
it'd give you an idea what was going on tonight.
Yeah, I like preparation. I like to know what's up.
See, now that's the cool part. You're totally unprepared for that tonight.
Oh, it could be horrible.
You've played there before, though.
Yeah,
so you'll be fine. Dylan, you've played there before as well.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine. See, they're totally unprepared for this, and this could be terrible. That's the thing.
Good chance.
It's a good chance. It's exactly right. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back here with Dylan and Ben. Right after this word, we're going to talk to them a little bit about writing songs, a little bit about singing songs, performing, all that kind of stuff. They may even play one a little bit later on. There's a really good new one on YouTube I heard the other day. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this word. Stick around.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, My name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
There we are. Hello, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Just caught me sneaking back around. I forgot to do something, but now we're done. Right there's Ben Nation. Right there's Dylan Wolfe, and they are playing a big show tonight at the event or venue 720 here in downtown Flora. And I appreciate you guys coming on today. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. Tell me a little bit. Who has been playing country music, playing guitar longer?
Yeah, me.
When did you start playing country guitar?
My dad actually got me drums when I was little.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I started on drums. So every once in a while at a show, I'll get on them and just I'm not a drummer.
You still play though?
Oh no, I never did play. I just beat on them. I don't know.
We can get through Wagon Wheel though.
We can get through Wagon Wheel.
With you on the drum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's all right. I like that. That's pretty good.
But no, I have a picture whenever I was little bitty when my dad got me my first guitar. I got to find that thing, because everybody's asked. But I was pretty small, but I never actually tried to play it, like Smoke on the Water, stuff like that. I was just ripping it, but that was it.
Wait a minute. Of course, everybody's first song is "Smoke on the Water." It's got to be.
Mine was actually "Wild Thing."
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
The bad. You've got 3 chords for each of those.
That totally goes with you.
You made my heart sick.
I'm not even surprised, but he was actually 18,
20. No, I was
last week.
Yeah, I was actually in 5th grade. I played in band with Henry Penry.
Dude, I played the
Oh, no
trumpet in the
kidding.
band.
Yeah.
So you're from you played at the famous Flora band.
Clay City. He was at Clay City for a while.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, but then he went back to Flora.
Where are you guys both from? Either of you? Where are you from?
Born in Springfield, lived in Xenia, moved to Salem, moved to Patoka.
Okay.
So I'm from everywhere, man.
By the way, thanks for coming a long way over here.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
I was born in Fairfield, and I've lived in Clay City my whole life.
Okay. And you work at Wolfe.
Work for my dad.
Work for your dad. Okay. Dylan, by the way, these are both young men. So you've been playing the guitar. You think you were 5?
Probably
20 years.
Yeah.
So.
And that's awful, because if you hear me play guitar and you're like, he's been playing for 20 years.
I was going to ask.
What a slouch.
I've seen you play. I've seen you play, and I think you're pretty good. But 20 years. I was going to say, are you Eric Clapton yet? Or something?
Absolutely not. I couldn't play rhythm guitar for him.
When is the first time you started performing on stage? Either of you?
2016. I quit my job one day and decided I was going to play music. So.
Well, surely you had already gotten up in front of people before that, right?
No. I actually like, if I don't have like a mic in front of me or a guitar, I'm pretty shy. And so that was like a huge step. Like my nerves whenever I first started. Oh my gosh.
Really?
Awful.
Was it just some amateur night or something somewhere, or did you?
Every night for the Ben Nation Band is amateur night. No, it was actually a really good buddy of mine, Cody Phillips. he pushed, that kid has pushed me since probably my freshman year. We used to play, I'd play drums and he'd play guitar and sing down in my basement. He's like, dude, you need to sing. And one day I was like, you know what? Actually, let me back up. It started at the Current River.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was actually my very first time ever playing in front of anybody.
You took your guitar down there to
Can't believe I forgot that.
sometime.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
sitting around the campfire.
Yeah. So we actually were on a sandbar. We called the swimming hole.
Sure.
And they were like, "Hey, sing a song," and I knew 3 songs. And one of them was Wagon Wheel. And
that's good.
yeah,
Absolutely.
so I played that stinking song probably 400 times that day as people come by, and everyone would stop and like clap. I'm like, you know what, this is fun. I want to do this.
I got to ask, did you put the case out and leave it out so they could throw money into the cases you were riding by as they're canoeing by?
Young and dumb. No, I didn't.
Well, that's too bad. How about you, Dylan? When did you first start playing?
I was a closet singer for a long time. I taught myself how to play guitar again when I was like 19 off of YouTube. Got to where I could play a couple of songs, and I got 3 a.m. Matchbox 20 down.
Okay.
Down pat.
You know how many times I've heard that song?
I got it down pat, and I was like, and I looked for the opportunity to sing, and that's when I met him. At a garage at Dylan Orrell's house.
Okay, so you were playing down at Dylan's
He
house.
was actually playing a show.
Now that wasn't one of the
Brisket cook-offs?
Yeah.
Yes.
so it was one of was I judging it that night?
Probably. So I walk up to him, and I've had a few to drink, and I'm just like, hey, can I?
Did you cook a brisket?
I didn't. I ate some of it though.
Yeah.
Dylan actually had a crush on me, and that's why he had to get his courage up and drink.
Well, he had to get up his nerve. I understand.
And then I find out very quickly that he actually had a crush on me too. So.
Well, they see now that makes sense.
It worked out great.
New to me.
That makes a
Don't
ton of sense.
let him lie to you. He's totally different behind the camera.
All right, I love the thought. I love the thought that you guys met at the brisket cook-off, because the first one that I went to was 3 or 4 years ago, and I've only been to 2 of them. How many has he had? He's had 3 or 4, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, I've judged 2 of them, and I don't think they're going to invite me back because I picked the same winner twice.
Hey, whoever it is must be good.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think that the rest of the folks like that, but that's okay. It's a brisket thing. So did either of you, like, as you were growing up singing, usually get forced onto stage by at churches or something like that? Or
No one knew I could sing until I got up on stage and started singing. And until I got up on stage and sang that song with him, no one had a clue I could even sing.
You can sing.
He's still wondering. That's not nice at all.
Remind you, this is my best friend.
Yeah.
So I'm putting these. Guy attacked me with a turtle on the golf course.
My best friend.
Okay, all right. Before we go on any farther, I got to hear the story about the turtle attack on the golf course. Was it a snapper?
No,
Absolutely not.
Unfortunately,
it was
it's
like
not.
a juvenile
So you wouldn't want to go pick up a snapper.
soft shell turtle.
You would not have wanted to go pick up a snapping turtle
In my defense,
anyway.
tell him what you told him before when you went over to find your ball in the woods. What'd you find? What'd you tell?
I found a juvenile soft shell
Okay,
turtle
so
with no toenails.
he told me he found a snake, and I'm terrified. I'm flat terrified of snakes.
I'm scared of snakes too.
They
Well,
said
you're
that-
not going to pick up a snake.
but he had
Absolutely
a buddy with him, our friend Matt Lawton, Scroggin.
Yeah.
And so I thought
Dude, I don't even know his name.
They were joking. They were joking around.
Yeah.
And they said they had the snake. So the first thing I get a hole later is something shoved in my face. So what do you think my first reaction was?
It's the snake.
It's the snake, a really big one. So that's why
and it wasn't that big.
No, it wasn't.
Juvenile soft
It was
shell turtle with no
unfortunate.
toenails.
It was unfortunate.
So you then put the small turtle back toward a pond and steered him the right direction.
We did,
Absolutely.
but it was almost a tragedy there at the end. We set him in the grass, and we told these guys to go around us, and they flew around us. They must have been drinking, and they just about ramped the turtle. It was like this.
But no turtles were harmed in
No
making that
turtles were
video.
harmed in the
Yeah.
telling of this story or in the making of this story. That's pretty cool.
And we did move him.
I've got Ben Nation and Dylan Wolfe here. We're going to talk about country music eventually. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after this word. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much. And again, you can find us on YouTube at the Big Talk with Bruce Dickey channel. I always have the repeat shows. You can play shows over and over. If you want to play this one over and over and try to edit me out, I'm okay with that.
That's rude. They shouldn't do that. You're the man.
You're exactly
we get to hang out with the man.
You are exactly
You
right.
are
Thank
right,
you.
but I'm trying to be modest to folks, though. Ben, that's very kind of you to notice my modesty. All right. How do you write? Do you write songs? Do you write your own songs? You play? You said you play Wagon Wheel, and that's not your song.
Unfortunately, no.
That'd be pretty cool if it was, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we co-wrote on it, but
That'd be really sweet. That's been a successful song. How many songs have you written? Ben, what's the story?
For myself, we have a ton of them that we've wrote, but we don't cut them because I only want to cut stuff that I really believe in. And honestly, by myself, I don't write those songs. The songs that I write are garbage. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I'm
not gonna lie to you.
It's a learned skill.
Yeah, it's super hard. But we do have an awesome producer down in Nashville and a writer named Forrest Finn. He signed with a label that, they work with people like Casey Musgraves and stuff like that, super talented. We get with them guys, and it's just it's crazy. We write a song in 30 minutes.
the way I see it was wrote what?
The new song.
Yeah, it was wrote in probably 3 hours.
Is that right?
No, not even. Probably an hour.
Yeah.
That was probably wrote in an hour.
Is that right?
Yeah, I would say the one that I wrote for Taylor was probably 3 hours.
That was a long one.
That was long, but we put a lot of thought into that one.
You wrote a song for Taylor.
Yeah, for my wife, but it's definitely going to hit a bunch of people. So it's cool.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been married then?
Since September.
All right, so you haven't gotten into the part where you start writing angry songs at her yet.
Oh, it is an angry song. No, it's not.
Well, that's good. That's good. What's the process then? You go down there and you sit in a room. You open up a thermos of coffee, and the three of you sit down there and just start chugging coffee and get until something strikes.
Coffee, and we won't say the other thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, basically that's what happens. I mean, we come down, and generally before Ben and I walk in, they have a couple of ideas to throw at us. Ideas as in hooks for songs.
Yeah.
They've already talked to us. Like he'll call us and he'll be like, "Hey, what do you like? What's going on?
What are you feeling? What are you thinking? I go back to the way I see it. But we walk in, and basically Sean looked at us. We sat down, and me and him didn't have a clue what we was going to write about. And he says, "I'm thinking the way I see it, the way you guys see your hometown." And then
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So just basically, the folks down there start you down a track.
basically, yeah.
Oh, that's all right. And then you get the guitars out, and will they be putting the hooks together for you? Do you have something in mind whenever you?
I mean,
pull the
they
guitar
let us take the reins on quite a bit of it. I mean, they don't. I mean, I don't want to say that. I mean, they just completely do it for us.
Sure.
Because we play.
They don't.
Right. And the way I see it, heck, we went back to the hotel and we rewrote his entire second verse. And and came back and pitched it to him. He was like, "Hey, it's your song. That's the way you want it. That's the way it's going to be." So
now you met 3 or 4 years ago. When did you decide? And Ben has been playing at places for years.
Mm-hmm.
When did you decide to start cooperating, collaborating? Or have you? Or am I letting a?
There's a big old can of worms.
yeah, that's a really good time to talk about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I stepped in something there.
No, actually, I'm glad you asked that because there has been a lot of confusion. Like, hey, what's the deal with you and Dylan? Yada yada.
You're friends.
Yeah, we're best friends, and it's cool that we get to play music together. But after releasing The Way I See It, and hearing from different labels and stuff, and different, there's big people in the industry that are like, hey, you guys ever thought about being a duo? So
that's interesting to me.
That's weighing on us right now.
You're in the current thought process.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't made the decision yet,
right.
But you're in the current thought process of becoming like a Brooks and Dunn type of thing,
right.
or Big and Rich, that type of thing. Florida Georgia Line, I guess you would have to count as a duo, right? Or they more of a band?
No, they're a duo,
right? And that's kind of like what we were talking about. Ben and I discussed with people, are we still going to be able to have solo stuff? Because we like to do our own thing,
Yeah.
And it's nothing personal. It's just sometimes we have different ideas that we want to roll with, and they're like, absolutely, you guys can be a duo and have your own stuff.
Brooks and Dunn, Ronnie Dunn. You got both. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We're as of right now. I just got off the phone with our producer, and we were going to go write a single for you and a duo single for us, but the more we talked, the more we think that we should just do 2 singles for Dylan, and then because I have 2 singles coming out June and August, so we're kind of we've basically told him, whatever you think we need to do to make it.
The producer.
Yeah.
Who is your producer again?
Sean Rogers.
How? Okay.
The man, the myth,
the myth, Sean Rogers. How in the world did you guys get? I know it's a ton of work, but how in the world have you guys been able to make this connection?
Do you want to word it in your version, or do you want me to give the story?
I'll. So I met this kid. His name is Richie Roth.
Okay,
and he's a friend of mine. We used to work together, but basically, I meet this kid at random. I was at Carter Farms.
Okay,
and I meet this kid. And he comes up and he says he's this country rapper, yada yada yada, and he's a singer. And he says, "I've got this studio." He says that I recorded my song in. He says, "I can hook you up with him down there." And I said, "Okay." I said, "Sounds good." And so I go down and I get to this neighborhood. That wasn't
no pressure, dude, but the camera's like right on you. Like you're drilled right now.
And
you're backing out, aren't you, Ben?
No, I'm out. And but no, the studio was Brett Carter drove me down there.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Let's just say that.
Okay.
And I was a little upset because it was my first song.
Yeah.
And it was the first song I wrote, and I was really proud of it. Here's to the Weekend.
Yeah. That's a good one.
And thank you. And Brett Carter had to actually calm me down outside. And
Because you were going to leave?
we drove 4 hours, and I was ready to pack up and go home.
There are so many cool stories we're going to tell you when we're off air because it just can't be put on.
but no. Anyway, so this guy, good guy, tracks the song, just the basics of it, and he's like, I'm not exactly sure how to master this song. So I'm like, okay.
How would he not know?
Yeah. And so just add to the frustration, and then my song gets sent to downtown Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
I have no idea whose hands it's in. I have no idea who's handling it. I get a phone call from Sean Rogers, and it says, "Man," he says, "I love your song, love your voice, love your vibe. You need to get out of that studio. You need to get down here right now." He was like, "From now on, you're working with me." And
I was going to say, at that point, you hadn't signed with anybody or anything yet.
right? Yeah, no. And he says, "From now on, you're working with me." And I was like, "Sounds good." And then from there on, it was.
So you met it. So he got you connected, or that? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's cool. I got him started in music. He got me a connection with Sean. So.
Well, that's outstanding.
If we can keep doing this, eventually, I might be Brad Paisley and he may be Carrie Underwood. You just never know.
Why am I always the girl? Every time.
Do you really want an explanation for that?
No.
We'll just call you Big and him Rich. How's that sound?
That's
or something
fun.
like
I'd
that.
love to be rich.
Yeah, there you go.
My bank account hurts right now from Corona.
Oh, that's great.
As long as I'm done. As long as I'm Ronnie Dunn.
Yeah. See, now there you go. There you go. Be Ronnie Dunn. And see, or if you're more my age, one of you could be like Willie Nelson, the other one Waylon Jennings, or William Merle or something.
I call Waylon.
You call Waylon?
Yeah.
All right. You get Willie. Willie's the one who's still alive.
That's a Willie.
Yeah, good call.
That's a Willie good deal.
Yeah, there you go. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be right back with Ben Nation and Dylan Wolfe right after this word. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Morning, folks. Boys are tuning up. We're going to end up getting a little bit of guitar music out of these fellas here in just a few minutes. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guests today, Dylan Wolfe down there, Ben Nation here next to me. And they are playing here on May 11th it'll be on, it's the Corona Countdown. There it is, the Corona Countdown series at the venue 720. That'll be on Wabash television tonight, channel 100. 7 o'clock. No, that's Eastern time. That's Central time, isn't it? 8 o'clock. You guys know you're starting at 8 tonight, right?
Yeah.
Well, now I've got to ask: have you gone all big-headed yet, and basically play when you feel like you go to the stage an hour late or 2 hours late or anything like that?
And that's nothing to do with being big late. It's just because he's just late. So it's nothing to do with big-headed.
I'm late.
Oh, don't start.
Ask anybody that actually knows me. Obviously, you don't know me. He's trying to get at me. I am never late. Like
Real
I
fair.
hate being late.
Yeah. Well, I understand.
My wife, it don't bother her at all, and it just like ooh.
It doesn't bother. See, now that's awful. She should be a punctual person.
She's,
You realize though, now I'll tell you this now. You've only been married 7, 8, 9 months. You're not going to change that in her.
no, she's very hard headed, but so am I. But she means well. She means well.
What's her last name?
Used to be McNeil.
Okay. See now.
Nation.
The reason I ask is because in my family we have something called Pollard time. Now my wife's name was a Pollard. She was a Pollard before she became a Dickey, and Pollard time is usually, if I'm running on Pollard time, I'm running on about 10, 15, 30, 40 hour late.
We call it McNeely time.
You need to call it McNeely time. There you go, McNeely time, and Nation time is on time, and all right. Do you boys want to play a song? Then we'll chat a little bit. You got anything in mind?
I'll probably play one of my favorite songs. Play first clip of it called "Rocket Man." Have you ever heard that song?
Yeah. That's I saw that on when I was doing a little research for you today. Rocket Man.
Yep. I wrote this song in my living room in about 45 minutes.
Oh, that's cool.
Started on her, finished her front to back. Little boy fast asleep, lost in a world of make-believe. At least that's what everyone thinks. In his dreams there's a friend that he calls old Rocket Man. He flies high up in the sky. He said, my friend, he told me this world ain't the place to be, but there's a whole other life that I can't see. We'll be together sooner than you think. And he cried, rock on, Rocket Man. Sounds like you got a plan, but do you think you'll have room for me? He said, just keep your face strong and your head high, and I'll show you the other side. Beyond the stars you'll find paradise. Yeah, rock on, Rocket Man.
Oh, there you go. That's really cool.
Thank you. Would you have you have a clapping effect?
Yeah, it's this.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. That's a nice job, Dylan. You wrote that. What's that about?
Yeah, I wrote that song about a friend of mine that I grew up with. Very, very, very good friend of mine, Damie Easton. And he when I was been a freshman or sophomore, he was actually in a car accident and passed away in the accident.
Well, that's.
And he was a really, 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 I don't know. Everything I wrote in the song has a little bit of truth to it.
He kind of thought out there. He did. Yeah.
He did.
You can get that. I mean, it's a good good song.
It was like sometimes it almost like he implied that something like that was going to occur, and it was just
really
crazy. Yeah, it was just and that's kind of why I just kind of disguised Rocket Man as God throughout the song. And
Yeah.
it was pretty neat.
Oh, that's fascinating. Well, it's a tremendous song.
Thank you.
Okay, so now is that one of them that you have taken down to have recorded as yet down there? Okay,
Yep,
okay.
yep, it's on Apple Music and Spotify and everything.
How do folks, by the way, if folks want information about you guys, what's the best way for folks to learn where you're playing? Do you have? I know that there's no such thing as MySpace anymore. Actually, there's such a thing as MySpace.
MySpace was so cool. Like they should bring that back.
They really should.
Yeah.
MySpace was fun because it was so easy to put your music on there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ben Nation Music on Facebook, Dylan Wolfe Music on Facebook, and then Dylan Wolfe Official on Instagram, and Ben Nation Music on Instagram.
Have we? All right then. I guess since we haven't come to the decision if we are going to collaborate on a professional basis, we haven't started. I don't mean to give out the idea for folks to start buying up website names.
Yeah. I would say we're going to have probably a pretty good idea what we're going to do.
Do we have a name do we have any potential names or anything?
What do you think about Wolf Nation? It's our last names.
Actually, I got to tell you, that was the one I was going to suggest.
Oh yeah?
No, I'm serious. I'm telling you because I've thought about this. I did think about this. I put my mind in it, and I thought, it's like like I'm a member of Illini Nation and Cardinal Nation, and Wolf Nation is just. I love it.
Yeah, our buddies from Fairfield actually, Gibbs and Jeremy Withrow and Andrew Atterbury and Skylar Springmeyer.
They chanted at our
shows. They would chant it at our shows.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Now that makes sense. Those guys are a lot of fun. Speaking of shows, let's see if I got a picture here. Now this is the new one coming out, right?
This is the one that's already out.
This is the one that's already out.
Yep.
All right, and you can find it on all those things. I'm sorry that's not all that clear view. This one looks like a few years ago, fellas.
That was the day I proposed to Taylor, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's the fella in back? He doesn't look like he's having nearly as good a time.
Oh, trust me, he's having a great time. He loves sitting in a lawn chair in the back of a truck, and that's what he's doing. That's our bass player. So.
Well, that's good. I'm glad he's having fun.
Did you see the stain on my shirt?
Wait a minute. Stain on your shirt?
I do remember
A
that.
little bit, yeah.
We put it in black and gray so we could try to hide the stain.
Yeah. Bush light.
Well, you see, he's got a stain on his shirt, but a larger Bush Light stain.
Yeah, quite a bit larger.
Well, see, now that is all right. Now tell me where this is done, and tell me. I think I recognize it.
That's actually our engagement pictures.
That is sweet. That is so nice that you guys, even without rings, Ben.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Let's tell. Now, actually, I do recognize this. I think that's down. I'm surprised that you went down to Tootsie's to get engaged.
Yeah.
It's special.
It is special.
No,
Tootsie's Orchid Lounge, a very special place.
I'll let you explain where that's at.
That's a Printer's Alley in Nashville, Tennessee. It's where our producer really likes to go and there's a bunch of places throughout there.
Yeah.
You can just take some really, really neat pictures and good atmosphere and stuff.
Well, that's the thing. When you talk about the history of Printer's Alley down in Nashville, it has been the go-to spot for Nashville songwriters for 70 or 80 years now, hasn't it? And there's a lot of songwriters, a lot of songs that have been written down there, written about there, and a lot of probably people laying in that alley. Mm-hmm. Just one of actually, I read a Willie Nelson book last year, Willie's autobiography, and he talked about his how he passed out on a snowy night and then basically changed his life in Printer's Alley. Passed out right down there. I hope none of you guys do that.
I hope we don't do it again.
Not again. Not again. I tell you what, we're going to take one more quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to see if we can't get them to play another song. Plus, Ben's going to tell us all about, did you get a chance to meet Ms. Parton? Or?
Yeah, we actually shared the same microphone.
Oh my heavens. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, wrapping things up here with Ben Nation and Dylan Wolfe. They are playing again here on May 11th tonight at the venue 720, but you can't get in to see it, right?
I don't think so.
It'll be on TV.
You can look through the windows.
Well, that's cool. And I think they'll also be on. I think there's also a live feed.
There is. Yeah, it'll be on Facebook and all that stuff.
Okay, that's cool. Sorry, that's look in the. Actually, you can't look in the windows there. Aren't they a little high?
If you stand on their shoulders.
Yeah, you got to have buddies that
there you go.
You just
See,
switch back
now
and
there
forth.
you go. That'd be nice. That'd be real. Everybody get together, have a lot of fun. All right, I got to ask you, Ben, where you were last week.
My producer flat out hooked me up last week. And first and foremost, I want to say thanks to everybody that donated and that bought my merch and that did all those things that allowed me to do what I did last week, because there's absolutely no way I could have done that with this coronavirus going on, because this is my job, playing music. And so with that being said, we went to a place called Dark Horse.
Dark Horse.
And it's the most incredible studio.
Is that Dark Horse?
That's Dark Horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about Dark Horse.
Literally some of my favorite people like Alan Jackson, just huge names.
Matchbox 20.
Dylan's favorite, Matchbox 20.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that could have made it sweeter is George Strait, but
he's retired.
He's probably.
We called him though, and he's probably going to come.
Luke Combs.
Is that right?
Luke Combs did a dang cooking show in there like in November. So I
had no idea.
Yeah, so there's just like so many cool people that run through there, but just a crazy experience.
You got a chance. Now, I mentioned this a little bit earlier. You got a chance to, if not record with, but I guess you did record with Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
What song did? So all right. I might understand now that Kenny Rogers has passed. You are you're the Kenny Rogers replacement with Dolly Parton.
I hope so. I hope so. Dolly, if you're listening.
Any suggestion? Yeah. What'd you guys record?
I recorded a song for my wife. I wrote it for my wife called Not Great With Words, and I also recorded one called Fishing. And anybody that knows me knows that fishing and hunting is like my favorite thing.
Yeah.
But
And he's not great with words.
Well,
not great with words.
no, that's not
You make
true.
fun of me?
No,
No, he's
no,
not.
I'm helping you.
Yeah, he's
Hold on,
helping.
hold on a second.
Promo.
Cut.
He's cut to me. He's going to whack him just a little bit, just once. That's all right. So you got a chance. How whenever you go into a recording studio, are you there all day? Is it a 2-hour thing? How's it work?
Well, usually we go down and Sean will have us for, half a day, and then we go relax and do whatever. We come back half a day. But Dark Horse, we wanted to cram 2 songs, everything into one day, and I'm glad we did. It was really cool. We started at like 8 in the morning, and we didn't get out of there till I don't know what time. It was late.
Yeah.
But, super cool experience.
Nice folks, everybody.
Oh man, they treat you like you're somebody, even though we're nobody. But
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Congratulations on doing that, because that looks like, it's just a beautiful place. Is that in Nashville, or is that whose studio is
I
that?
think it's in Franklin. It's in like the more ritzy area. So
Yeah. Do you want to play a song?
sure, I'll play you. Actually, I'll do one that I'll do fishing. We'll just do fishing.
You know fishing? That's the new song.
It's new. If I mess it up, give me a break.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Nation doing fishing.
When life starts feeling like there's no meaning, there's one place I go to deal with my demons. I could cast a line and clear my mind, run my bass boat down the bank. About that time is when I start thinking I can make $1 million, I could buy a new truck, be the star on that Opry stage. I could build a huge house in the heart of a South with a 40-acre bass-filled lake. But at the end of the day, I could roll it into one, but there'd still be one thing missing. I could have everything, be feeling like a king, but still be dreaming about fishing.
Ladies and gentlemen, fishing by Ben Nation. I love it. Okay, now when do we expect that one to come out?
June 26th.
How is now? Granted, you're not able to go out on tours right now until the state opens up a little bit, or for that matter, other states. Do you have when is the next planned outing other than this little one tonight?
Man, it's tough right now. We've got, every month it's like, hey, sorry. So we don't have a clue right now. We've kept all our shows that we've had booked, and we've just told the venues that we had booked. We'll make it up somehow, but as of right now, we're just not booking. That's
one of the other things that I've noticed. A lot of folks who are basically postponing and keeping the tickets sold. Haven't had to refund tickets too much yet, but it depends on the venues and all that kind of stuff as to how that works. How often, whenever you guys are able to tour regularly, how many shows a year you boys play?
How many did you say we played last year? You had the number.
I don't remember. We play
2 shows a week anyway.
For sure, 2 shows, and there's sometimes where I've played 5-6 shows a week, so it all kind of depends.
How's your voice hold up on something like that?
It's tough.
Dylan was already worried about his voice for tonight.
Yeah. I think if Dylan didn't have throat coat tea, he would be in deep stuff, but
if he did have what?
It's called throat coat tea.
Okay.
I smoke, so
yeah.
So therefore, I gotta really take care of my voice.
Well, yeah, but that also gives you a different sound.
Yeah, some have said that it helps with my raspiness a little bit. Too, so
yeah,
I just gotta really make sure I take care of my voice and I don't, so I don't.
Well, you don't rip it out.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I'm a broadcaster, so I know the same thing. I mean, I'll do a basketball game, or I'll do 4, 5, 6, half a dozen basketball games a week, and yeah, that does take a toll. So I need some of that throat tea.
You do, because talking's like 10 times worse than singing. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Just talking, like pushing your voice talking, is worse than singing.
Sell it at Walmart. It's in a little red box. You get about 10 bags in it. Costs about $1.95.
See, I was thinking throat coating tea was something else.
No, it's actual tea. You take your tea bag, put it in water, put it in the microwave for a minute and a half, let it sit for a little bit, and then you drink it, and you can just feel it's a real thick. It's like a thick like peppermint tea.
Oh, that's great.
And I love it. I didn't first like it, but I mean, it's an acquired taste for sure.
Well, that and go with that along with the Busch Light. So I mean, you'll be
Busch Light is my cure.
Yeah, you got to have a little throat lube. I understand. I understand how that works. Okay. Depending on what we end up deciding, what does the future look like for Wolf Nation and for you boys? Do we have more songs to record down in Nashville, or we got some in the pipe ready to go?
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to stop. I mean, we're at the point now where we're just going to keep going.
We're going back down the end of this month to write 2 new ones.
30, 31, and 1. And we're going to go down and record, and then, we'll go down and just depending on what our producer says or what our schedule looks like or what we decide to do, but we'll just continue to go down and keep adding to the canon. And
what's the most folks you've played in front of, by the way?
Probably 10,000.
Where?
Bloomfest.
Oh, really? I didn't. I guess the reason I ask that is I'm gauging where you are in the pursuit. In that, I mean, you're at the state fair tent level, or the state fair level.
I played state fair tents, stuff like that.
Yeah,
we had Heron Fest booked this year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Heron Festa was...
Doggone it, that Heron Fest. See, now that would have been 10 or 15,000 people.
Yeah.
They get a huge crowd down at that.
So the reason I started playing music was actually because of that show alone. Like, I went there and I was like, I want to do that one day. Like, that's what I want to do. And I set my goal. Obviously, now my goals are a lot higher. But, it was kind of cool. Like, I did what I said I wanted to do. So...
that
sucks.
Okay, you've accomplished your life goals. You're 26.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm retiring.
That's actually unfortunate too, because that show's this weekend.
That is, I mean, it's they moved it up from Memorial Day. Usually it's Memorial Day weekend. I guess they've moved it up, huh?
Well, it's what.
I'm talking about Heron Fest.
Yes, no, it'd be. You're right. It is Memorial Day weekend. It's canceled.
The worst part about it was my wife is like in love with Russell Dickerson's wife. Like they're really cool together.
Yeah.
And I was honestly more excited for her to maybe like hang out with her and meet her and see what happened there than I was to even play the show. But kind of sucks.
Next year.
Yeah.
Next year.
Hopefully next year we can headline the sucker.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I hope you'll decide to come back and do this show next year when you're gigantic stars.
Well, I think we should do it tomorrow.
I've got Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash sitting here next year. Actually, I've got, for that matter, you ought to come back tomorrow. I've got Bill Poss coming on from Moccasin Festival, and we're gonna try to get Bill into a better mood right now.
I imagine he's hurting like the rest of us.
Yeah,
sure.
Bill's hurting like the rest of us. I got about a minute. If you guys want to play something to get rid of, or do you to get on out, or what do you like to do? I can ask you more questions. You got one more song up to your.
Actually, this is one that
I didn't warn you in advance. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Let's do this one.
Play it out. Thanks very much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan Wolfe, Ben Nation, coming to a gigantic stage near you. What's the song?
Right where I need to be.
Right where I need to be.
There's a plane flying out of here tonight. Destination New Orleans. Boss man says my big promotion's on the line. That's right where I need to be.
So true.
Lately I've been on the road more than I've been home. All this leaving her alone is killing me. thinking more and more. Yeah, I'm right where I need to be. Well, when I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep.
See y'all later, folks.
Where I won't miss her.